Good morning. Today we're going to look at a nice Bell & Howell cassette recorder from 1970. This is the model 294M, which stands for music model. And the thing that makes this special is it has a speed control or a pitch control. So this is a nice kit we're going to take a look at today. Opening it up. If it looks like new, I think it was when I bought it. It showed no signs of use really. All this was in plastic, taped. The kit comes with the recorder, paperwork, microphone, power cord, the speed control, pitch control attachment, and a strap and a microphone stand. We'll set those aside. Well, this case looks new, like the day it was made. Not sure what that knockout there is for. A spot for the microphone, which still has its styrofoam holder there. The warranty card, tape stations, repair stations, March of 1970. A good date for it. And here's the instructions. Pointing out all the various parts. Batteries. DC, AC, of course the thing that makes this special is the pitch control or speed control accessory. You can change it faster or slower by 3%, which has the effect of changing the pitch by a half tone. So you can, in effect, sharp or flat any pre-recorded tone. And these were made essentially for the craze in the late 60s through the 70s of home organs. Wurlitzer, Hammond, Lowry, where they had created pre-recorded instructional cassette tapes with organ music on them, and the cassette and the organs had a spot in them where you could actually place the cassette unit and play along with your instructional tape and even hook up the cassette recorder through the organ speaker, etc. I believe I have a picture of a similar setup that we can look at. Here's a photograph of one of the Hammond organs. You can see a cassette player here. I don't believe this is a Bell & Howell version. But between the Hammonds and the Wurlitzers and the Lowrys of the late 60s through the 70s, these were really popular in homes. And a lot of them come equipped with a spot to put your cassette recorder, to listen to instructional cassettes, and to even hook them up through the organ's speakers, so you could listen to it. Well, let's take a look at the unit itself. It's pretty much a standard Bell & Howell cassette recorder. A lot of them look alike. A nice fake walnut grain little knob to open the recorder with. stop, rewind, fast forward, which does not lock, and play and record. Level meter, although this is automatic level control. Level and battery meter, and your volume. Now, on the left side we have our speed control. That's where we stick our attachment. You'll notice a lot of the Bell & Howell cassette recorders that look similar to this, like the 87500. This will be solid, but you can tell that there is a punch out there, that they have, there's a little seam, that they were ready to use those cases if they needed them. Nothing on the back. The right side you have your external power, and on the base, made in Japan, model 294M. And in the front we have our attachments for a remote mic, auxiliary input, and earphones. Let's take a look at the inside of one. And here's the 294 chassis out of its case. There's a couple things here you might be able to see. Maybe if it can focus. On the erase head there it says Sanyo. And in the little speaker, which is in a nice little pocket, we can take that out and see it says Sanyo on the back of the speaker. So those are certainly two indications this is a Sanyo machine. I also noticed the plastic case says 704 on it, which is usually a good sign it's Sanyo. And underneath, it's got a typical Sanyo design. There's a little bias adjust port right here. This is AC bias. Rewind does lock. But fast forward does not lock. Let's get everything back together and try it out. Let's hook up our speed control and see how that works. You can definitely tell a difference. Sharpen it. Slow it down and flat it. And that's just 3%. Interesting. Now, this is the model 294M, and you can see this is kind of almost a clumsy approach to it, and I would imagine this might not fit in an organ. At some time they came out with the 294MC, which had, like this is a volume knob, the MC has the pitch knob, very similar, right here. Although I've only seen a picture of it, and it looks like to put that there, they did away with the battery and record level meter, so you did have a trade-off there. I did see one of those 294 MCs on eBay earlier this year, and the thing actually sold for $82 plus shipping. So that's way too rich for my blood. But it was a much more elegant solution than this accessory speed control. Let's listen to the speed control on a 1000 hertz test tape. It certainly does make a difference. Let's try a voice recording using the supplied microphone. Turn it off. This is not important. This can be set anything. We'll just set it at 0. Automatic level control. I'm going to leave the speed control in. Alright, we're going to use the Bell & Howell 294 music. Alright, we're going to use the Bell & Howell 294 music model cassette recorder for a voice recording test. And then we'll use our speed control and see what changing the pitch or sharpening or flattening a tone sounds like on this machine. Alright, we're going to use the Bell & Howell 294 music model cassette recorder for a voice recording test. And then we'll use our speed control and see what changing the pitch or sharpening or flattening a tone sounds like on this machine. Maybe it's just me, but I didn't notice a lot of difference sharpening it. The 3% faster didn't sound much difference to me, although by the time I reached 3% slower, I did notice something on speech. Although it was much more obvious, I think, on the frequency, the 1000 kilohertz test tape. Whoa, that sounds sour. Well, there you go. That's the Bell & Howell music model cassette recorder with speed control or pitch control from 1970. Developed for use with organ instruction cassettes and organ music. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.